Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We are back in the SSS building and it's another fine morning. And we know where we need to be. We need to go to the Harbor District, check out the UA building. But before we're gonna do that, of course we're gonna check the terminal and see if there are any new requests. And after that, yep, we're gonna go around town, talk to everyone, and of course the outer edges of Crossbell as well. And after that, we're gonna continue on to the Harbor District and whatever we can find over there. But first, let's look at the terminal. Nothing new, which is good. Doesn't mean that we don't have requests, does mean that all the ones we are gonna get are hidden.
Hi, こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。さすが皆さんです。ランクアップですね。
There it is.
おめでとうございます。
Detective 4th Class. Thank you very much.
特典の品もすぐにそちらにお届けしますね。お疲れ様でした。
Thank you as well. Alright, a quick check what it is. There it is, the Aquarius Gem. Effectiveness of HP recovery art is multiplied by 1.5. Ooh, good for healer personnel. And of course the 5 times water, not a bad thing as well. Definitely something to keep in mind. Alright. Just look at the chief isn't here today. There he is. Sege is cleaning up the kitchen after breakfast. If the Mafia is involved, I expect the 1st Division is already on the move. But that doesn't mean this is a case we can ignore. I am planning on heading over to HQ later to see what I can find out myself. That's all I got. Dismissed. I am planning on heading over to HQ later to see what I can find out myself. Alright, good luck. Kia is in the kitchen cleaning up after breakfast. Oh, if you figure something out, you better tell me, okay? Will do, Kia. Clean up, scrub the place down here and there. Oh, if you figure out something, you better tell me. I don't think we have a choice other than to do that. Proud as always, but there's no doubt that he's one of us. A vigilant protector of the Special Support Section. Agreed. I imagine he will eviscerate any suspicious characters that dare to enter. So we know Kia is safe. Alright, let's have a quick look at the roof. The cat shouldn't be able to get some food, but it never hurts to try. Yeah, only once per chapter, not once per day. Because we don't want the cat to grow too big, you know what I mean? Let's see, do we want to go out west? Might as well, just to change things up. It really is more fun to play in a group of 3. Alright Momo, from now on you're a part of the squad. Okay, let's keep playing together. Oh Hero, I'm gonna pass it to you. Get ready to catch, okay? I'm ready. I think she's now finally part of the group. Nice. I'm so happy for her. Oh, the 3 of us are playing together today. It's a lot more fun playing in a larger group. Yeah, and that does also mean that with an extra person, Ryu might not have such bold ideas. You never know, but we can always hope so. The latest issue of the Crossbell Times was postponed? No way. My beloved breakfast companion. How am I going to know what ended up happening during the diet session? I don't even remember the last time the Crossbell Times went on a hiatus. What in the world could have caused that? Well, I'm pretty sure once we head over there in the district, we might find out a thing or two. Oh, we've been getting a lot more customers from out abroad lately. It fills this baker's heart with joy to see how much people care about our bread. I gotta hand to Oscar for all his hard work. We were even featured in the Crossbell Times recently, and it was all thanks to his efforts. Well, you could also put some praise over to your daughter, because she's been working hard as well. But hearing it like this does explain why she's so adamant about making a name for herself. Oh, I finally took home some bread from here and forced my parents to try it. And now, they've finally seen the light. The reason why I can't resist coming in every day. Mission complete. Now I can come whenever I want, without having to be sneaky about it. They got a butter bread out this month. A worthy option. But then, this one looks heavenly too. How come you're not bigger than this, with all the bread you've been eating? 2 hours of fermentation at 144 degrees. Yeah, she's overworking herself, isn't it? Where was that blanket again? Ben's been too antsy to sleep now that she's on the verge of completing her newest creation. She's a mess. Reminds me of sweet little Lloyd when Cecile used to look after you every little minute of the day. Hey, don't drag me into this. Man, I better put Ben to bed before she ends up collapsing. Good luck with that, because if she really is on the verge of finishing off her creation, you'll have to wait till she's done. Who knows, maybe she'll finally have an idea that is worthy of competition against him. Will be cool though, and hopefully also it will be sold in the store as well, so we can try it too. Oh, Mariabelle was featured in some business magazine today. Nah, I don't care what kind of magazine it is, I need it now. I'm going to cut their pictures and make a scrapbook out of them. Mariabelle's amazing. When I grow up, I want to be just like her. Fashionable and rich. Oh well, if you have to strive for something. Why can't Ryu be more like Momo from Telly's place? She's a good kid. She's a smart cookie and she always helps out with their work. I wish that my little Ryu would learn a thing or two from her. Well, they are friends now, so who knows? She might rub off on him. Oh, Theo. Yes, what is it? You've got a wary looking look on your face, so I thought you might be exhausted. Is it my imagination? Are you okay? I think it's simply fatigue from investigating the Moon Temple yesterday. I may have strained myself a bit too much. Theo thought's always saving our bacon with her extra strong perception skills. Yeah, she's helping us more times than I can count. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay? Yes, I understand. I don't know what happened, but it sounds like she had a rough day. You mustn't push yourself when you're already tired, okay? Be sure you get plenty of rest this evening. Oh, definitely, we don't want her to getting sick. Good luck, like Lloyd said, she is a valued member of our team. Somebody told me there are massive ruins somewhere around Emerita Village. I've been dying to pay them a visit since the landscape photography is a real favorite of mine. Yeah, but people are not allowed to go there. Too many big monsters. Oh, that husband of mine is planning to make another large purchase. Oh, what's it going to be this time? Maybe a chandelier? Who knows? His habit of constantly redecorating the house is infuriating. I'm able to live a nice, peaceful life thanks to the time I put into being a politician. I've been blessed with the gift of a politician pension to retire on. Anyway, the old lady is a bit of a tough nut to crack. Even this seemingly perfect gift, I found probably won't get much of a reaction. Yeah, when you're constantly changing the place up, when you then pull a surprise with another change, then yeah, it's just another day at work, you know what I mean? It's just not special anymore, it's just another decoration. The budget for construction a new City Hall building is currently frozen. Our politicians are in a disagreement over the materials to be used. I really hope they resume construction within the fiscal year. I'm involved with the development of the new City Hall. I'm feeling nervous over today's diet regarding the building's construction. I'm guessing that's where the road leads to, next to the police station. And yes, we have been seeing it on the map as well. Well, back to work I go. I'm saving up my money to go see Arkham Seal live again. I've got to pour my heart and soul into working so that I can make it a reality. Everything I do is to meet Ilya. And today's no different. Now get back to work. Yeah, if only she knew how close she was to her idol. Oh, my husband has been working non-stop in his office since this morning. He's been fixating on that building over for the longest time. I noticed Momo's been playing with a new little friend lately. I wonder if she's finally starting to come out of her shell. I've been hearing so many rumors of unnerving incidents lately that this has been a lone bright spot for me. There's been a steady stream of bad news these days, but my daughter's smiling face always brightens my day. I can only hope things will settle down soon. Yeah, and that she will gain more and more friends every day. Just a quick check of our food supply. Does look decent. And there shouldn't be anyone upstairs, because Momo is playing outside. Good morning. Did you need to talk to Mr. Greenwood about something? He just started working on today's agenda. Morning cleaning is an important job for an assistant. Since Mr. Greenwood doesn't really care about it, it's up to me to do it for him. Maybe he just knows that if he doesn't do it, then you will pick up the slack. He's very bright, that Mr. Greenwood. Oh, up and at it this early in the morning, aren't we? Has something happened? If you need to discuss anything, feel free to take a seat. Well, actually, sir, we have reports that UE Train Company was raided by an unknown group of assailants. By Idios, is that true? Well, we're on our way to go check it out now, actually. Everything we've heard points to Ravage being on our perps here, though. An attack like that in the harbor? I can't understand what was going through their heads. Ravage, that is. I can comprehend wanting to attack their main competitor, but something about this sounds far too sloppy, as if it wasn't planned. Well, we were actually thinking the same thing. Nothing about this suggests the beginning of a full-fledged war between the mafias. Either way, we need to be cautious. I have no doubt businesses are going to flock to the office once they hear the news. With luck, they'll tell me something useful. Thank you, sir. Honestly, I don't think we've ever stopped by without owing you another favor. Raiding a competitor in such a populated area? Something about that doesn't sit right with me. Anyway, a lot of business will be feeling uneasy because of the situation, and we still can't ignore the possibility of retaliation by UA. Be careful with all of this, everyone. We will. And of course, at the end of the day, if we have the chance, we'll come back for basically information. Alright, let's see if we are allowed outside. This is City West exit. We've got the UE incident on our hands. Still, there's no reason to leave the city right now. Yeah, I was already expecting this, considering we had like a clear goal ahead of where we needed to be. It does mean we can still go around town though, and we will. And now I do hope that we'll get like a hidden quest or two, because then we know it will be inside the city, so it should be relatively easy then. Oh, the Crossbell Diet has been repeating the exact same pattern for the last 70 years. One year the Imperial faction rises into power, and the next year the Republican faction. Rinse and repeat. What a load of baloney. It's only natural that we'd lose all interest in it. Most Crossbellans don't expect much from the Diet anymore. The pitiful thing is such a farce that they might as well do away with it all. Yes, and that is politics. It's the same in real life. Because one party wins, and during that term they mess things up, people lose faith and then vote for the other team, and then they win, and repeat, repeat, repeat. You keep changing each and every time. It's weird. It's one of the reasons why I'm not that interested in politics, because it's just way above my head. Just give me a good old story that I can follow and can theorize myself, and I will be happy. Alright, I think I'm going to get dressed. Yes, because it would be very weird if you get undressed. And ask Cindy what she thinks of my threats. Once the budget meeting has adjourned, there are going to be some huge parties. Some of the business's world's biggest names, like IBC CEO Dieter Croix, are going to be in attendance. If I play my cards right, I will be too. Once the budget meeting has adjourned, there are going to be some huge parties. It is my only chance to get chummy with some superstars. I better not screw it up. Definitely. And I repeat, if you are gonna go, go dressed. Alright, check out the neighbors. You know, I happened to pass by your husband yesterday, Creel. I feel like he's becoming a little strange these days. Almost as if he's become more disrespectful. I haven't really thought about it. But now that you mention it, I suppose he might have started using harsher language recently. Maybe. So, has he or has he not? Oh my, Creel always is so carefree. But to see your gentle husband resort into such harsh words, I worry for their relationship. What could have brought on such a change in demeanor? Yeah, I think this is a clue to what is happening to Gans as well. As seen, whatever's happening to him is also happening to this businessman and another character that we heard about at the last episode. So yeah, if we can get the same kind of clues from everybody that is in connection to them, then we know there's something actually weird going on, and then we need to get to the bottom what that weirdness is. And that's probably why, if we go to the detective manual, that this one is still active and not completed, because we want to learn more. I'm pretty sure we'll find it out. Watch, this is how he does it. This looks absolutely delectable. May I have another, Sophia dear? I'm pretending I'm Papa when he sneaks food before dinner. Oh, how do I put it? Creel is a bit dense, I guess. And not really big deal though. She's an adorable lady. I guess that he has been acting a little strange lately. Should I be worried? But to see her gentle husband resort into such harsh words, I worry for their relationship. What could have brought on such a change in demeanor? And that's the whole point, isn't it? And that's also the one thing that we want to know. Because, yeah, like I said, he had a change of luck after losing money. Now he's getting money, but his demeanor changed. So there is some connection to the change of luck. We just don't know what yet. Representative Campbell has an intense uphill battle ahead of him. After all, the current power of the Imperial faction won't be shaken so easily. But considering his opponent is Speaker Hartman, things are looking a little grim for him. Yeah, because Hartman, he will definitely not be playing fair, I can guarantee you that. Right, let's go check in with Jonah, and hopefully he's awake this time. Because last time we came back to visit, he was taking a nap, and yeah, we ignored an opportunity to basically hack his PC while he was sleeping. Hopefully next time we will. Jonah is stuffing his face with pizza. So how was Yui looking? Pretty nasty, I bet. Well, we're just about to go check it out. Come on, man. Now's not the time to be chilling here. Go! My customers don't like waiting for info, you know? So you're just planning to circulate the details after we work for him, right? Jonah, think very carefully about your response. Well, I just want to earn back a little mirror. Those information feeds are killer, come on. I'm just looking out for my livelihood. Oh, this boy hasn't been disciplined once in his life, has he? Hey, I was surprised to hear something crazy like that too, you know. Since I accidentally spilled the beans, could we settle on an installment plan? Come on, you don't need to look so angry. Oh, Jonah. At some point, he's gonna move in with us in the SSS building, isn't it? Because if he's there, he can work so much closer with us. And we can keep an eye on him, because, like I said, he's a good kid, but sometimes he makes the wrong decisions. Hey, but I guess that's what being a kid is, isn't it? Making those mistakes. The Imperial faction takes orders from the Empire, and the Republican faction bends to the Republic's every whim. It's as if the two superpowers are playing a game of tug of war with Crossbell. The diet should wrap up soon at this rate. We can hope so. What's wrong, Joanna? Oh, nothing, my lady. It's just a new edition of the Crossbell Times was to be released today, but it hasn't been arrived yet. I better go ask about this later. Yeah, I'm very curious too. But as soon as we reach the paper, we can ask about it. Wouldn't be too surprised if they are missing some supplies or something that gives them no option to print their paper. But we'll see. As a representative of the state, Speaker Hartman should be working alongside Master Henry to unify the Diet. However, for him to sit silently in his chair and allow the laxity of the Diet to continue as is, I can only imagine he continues to do this as a way to torment the Master. I shall never forgive the foul man. I've been in Master Henry's service for 40 years now. As such, I find it difficult to forgive Speaker Hartman's terrible attitude. Which is, of course, very terrible, but also very much planned. Because if he wants to take over the position, he needs to make sure that the old mayor, well, at least their player base becomes a whole lot more unstable. Like they don't have faith in him anymore. So yeah, when the Diet is messing around like that, he's just gonna let them. And I hope it will work out for him. This is the City North exit. We already have our hands full with the UE case, so let's deal with that first. Alright. Just testing my limitations. Hey there, wanna play? And you won't find better service than here at Barca Casino. Oh, Speaker Hartman is definitely a corrupt sleazeball. Not only is he demeaning to his staff, but he also has connections to Ravage. What an utterly frightening man. I'd be shaking my boots if I had to go up against him. Yeah, we're not going against him just yet. We still have time. That man going up against Gans plays way too recklessly. I would quit while I was still ahead of him. Can you imagine if Gans played one of the other two people that also seem to be very lucky? Which one of the two would be the luckiest and win? Oh, some moron tried to challenge Gans to a match. I gave him a warning, but he failed to listen. I went to observe the situation over in the VIP room moments ago, and it was just as disappointing as I was expecting. Gans' opponent has been losing game after game. He's only managed to tie one game out of the 5. So statistically, he's not in a good spot. He's probably gonna lose his shirt against Gans. Oh, hey Randy, and the owner's over in the VIP room if you need him. He's been watching all of Gans' matches all morning. Wait, the VIP room is not only for the most high-rolling big shots out there? Yep, Gans in the middle of a match with some other guy right now. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? He used to be some casual amateur, but now he gets the full VIP treatment. Like I said, something weird is hanging in the air. I heard Gans was making a fortune in the VIP room. A Thursday playing against Gans. Oh well, it's their funeral. Am I getting old or has Gans gotten freakishly good? Nobody can beat the guy anymore. He's gone. And no hidden buttons behind the bar, sadly. Things are feeling off around here today. I smell something fishy in the air. The cops about to raid someone? We might need to close up shop early today. I don't even feel like reeling in more patrons. Well, if you think something is about to happen, then be careful. Oh, some guy had an insane stroke of luck at the casino and now he's living a damn dream. Pocket full of money, lap full of honeys. I couldn't be more jealous. Talk about a real success story, that guy. If only I were that lucky. Well, there's always a price. Mr. Kant is currently renting a deluxe suite under a long-term contract. He has quite a lot of demands, but it's okay. A professional like myself knows how to handle his type. Yeah, with velvet gloves. Oh, I received an enormous tip from Gans. I felt uncomfortable accepting that much money, so I went and donated the entire sum. Honestly, if I had kept it all to myself, I'm not sure what I even do with so much. Now I wonder what the amount actually was, cause if it's like 1,000, maybe 2,000, then yes, it's still a lot, but not a lot that makes you donate it. Does it mean that it's like 50 or 100,000 that he gave her? It would be crazy just to think about that. Do you think I should have kept a little? Yes, I definitely think you should have, because it was a gift towards you. That it's too much, I can totally understand. It would make things awkward. That's why you donated a big part of it gone, but you could have kept some for yourself and your troubles. Let's see if he's in. Nope. He's definitely in the VIP room. Okay, I need to check up on our overall network reservations. I have to admit that I started having fun once I figured out how to use that complicated machine. Yes, it's very, very handy. Oh, I indeed noticed Mr. Gans seemed to be in a particularly good mood as he left the hotel today. I have been told that someone from Mainz would be coming up to pick him up. Perhaps it would have been better to have him wait in his room. Probably, so there's a good chance you might need to pick Gans up when the mayor gets here. I think Argyle hired a new assistant sometime recently. I get the impression that she's real sourpuss, given that she usually just glares at me. Why'd the troop go and hire such an unfriendly weirdo? Well, technically, because they're all unfriendly weirdos, maybe? Oh, please come out and bestow upon us your magnificent wave, Lady Ilia. I had a little rumor from someone over at Argyle. Apparently one of their members has been acting like a complete weirdo lately. What's up with them? Oh, maybe I've got an upset stomach. I will say though, the one time you don't want to eat ice cream is an upset stomach. Trust me. Yeah, because it will go straight through you. No practices, no performances. Sully never even attempts to get on stage. Apparently she's adamant about remaining an assistant for now. And yet, she studies Ilia's every move like a hawk. We'll just be looking at our next big star. Sully is watching Ilia practice so very intently. Her sense for the performing arts is top notch. I just know she's gonna be big. Well, one of our performers, Nikolai, has really caught my eye lately. I've noticed that he's been pushing himself to the utter limits with training these days. I must say, his enthusiasm is impressive. He even pulled an all-nighter just to practice. I'm always amazed at how much passion our performers pour into their craft. Not only Ilia and Rixia, but every one of our artists. The rest of the staff members better step up. Well, at least try to accommodate that kind of energy. Hey, Pri, doesn't Nikolai seem a little bit different lately? Oh, you notice it too? Well, I've been getting some weird vibes from him. It's as if he's a completely different person. Excuse me, is everything okay? Oh, if it isn't the police officers. It's nothing serious. We were just talking about Nikolai, one of our other performers. Right, apparently Nikolai's been engaging in some special training lately. It is paying off too. His technique and strength have improved considerably. The strange thing is, his personality seemed to be changed as a result. So what, the guy polished up some moves and suddenly he's a new man? Well, that's not as far-fetched as you think. Reaching greater heights could give someone an entirely new sense of who they can be. To the point where they become unrecognizable overnight. That is true. I suppose anyone can change themselves given the right motivations. I'm sure Nikolai must have had a life-changing experience like that. Could be. We just need to talk to him first. Apparently Nikolai's been engaging in some special training. I can already see the results, with how greatly his stamina has improved. I think its commitment to improving himself is commendable, though I can't help but feel as if its personality has changed. It worries me a little. It's almost like he's been becoming a completely different person. You know, I do seem to remember him disappearing for a while after that festival ended. It's entirely possible that something might have happened to him. I think so too, though he hasn't said a word about it to us. Okay, so another hint. Temporary missing? Something might have happened in that window, and as a result, he's becoming the person he is now. Interesting. I have a bad feeling about this. Nikolai was bursting out some really flashy acrobatics yesterday. He has always been such a peacock. Nikolai's attitude has changed drastically in such a short amount of time. Is it what gaining confidence does to a person? Another perfect rehearsal. I've never been in better shape. I bet I could even take Rixia down. This is the guy that was making mistakes in the other chapters, wasn't he? And because of that, very lacking in confidence. So something did happen to him. Is it also part of what happened to Gans and the other people? There's definitely something going on in the background. Oh, everybody watching me was shocked. I can't get enough of this feeling. It serves all you naysayers right. In all honesty, the only naysayer was Nikolai himself before this miraculous change. Alright. Okay, let's keep this in mind that he's also one of the potential victims. Oh, Nikolai's been in perfect form these days. I can't believe how well he performed during today's rehearsal. Crap, first Rixia and now Nikolai? Everyone's just leaving me in the dust these days. First Rixia and now Nikolai surpassed me? I'm going to be left behind if I don't start training harder. Definitely. Just last night, Nikolai was operating the stage controls on his own. Sounds like he pulled another all-nighter so he can practice. It is fine that he's putting his heart and soul into it, but isn't this just going a bit overboard? Perhaps. Like I said, we just have to figure out what's going on. But why are these people changing so much? Now, if you ask me, Rick's just too nice for her own good. He's such a jackass. She didn't have to go back down what he said. Did something happen? It's not really my place to talk about it. If you ask me, Rixia is too nice. Let me guess, Nikolai just went off on Rixia? And he has the confidence to do that. That shows already how much he's changed compared to the other chapters. Let's check the inside as well. Taking it over, that kind of direction probably wouldn't work at all. If we're going to add a scene, it needs to be something that will completely captivate our dear audience. It is just, I heard that we add a scene simply for the sake of having a flashy set piece. It won't mesh with the rest of the play. I, of course, have the deepest respect for your opinion and all theater related, but could I get you to reconsider? Not a chance. I thought you might say that. Well, I believe they're holding a discussion regarding the play, and the troop leader is distressed. Well, I think we better leave them alone. Oh yeah, about our earlier conversation. Oh, you mean the one about Nikolai? He was definitely being a weirdo, but I do think that his role in the play is a tad unbalanced. Oh, I know. Why don't we add a fight scene between him and Theodore? I'll cut me some slack, will ya? Yeah, just don't go cater to Nikolai too much, at least not yet. First, figure out what is going on with him, then you can add some scenes. Alright, let's go to the back alley. Oh, why the heck is it so quiet today? Barely anybody passed through. I'm gonna start crying if I don't get any customers soon. Well, maybe it's just too early today. Yeah, stupid old man, stop trying to fill me up. So her business yesterday didn't go quite as planned. A raid on Huey's office? Seriously? That came completely out of left field. I just hope this doesn't explode into an all-out war. I'm sure it depends on Huey's next move. I am nervous about what's to come. Yeah, cause this town ain't ready for a full-scale mobster war. Cause that's gonna be messy. Ooh, interesting. Hey, so the back alley feels a little scary today, more than usual even. I snuck a peek into the alleyway over there and a bunch of those guys in black suits all glared at me. I wonder what the heck is going on. Maybe I should work inside today. Yeah, at this rate I'm gonna fall behind my rivals again. This is awful, I gotta do something. Security seems pretty tight today. Yeah, and they're a little more pissed off than I imagine. Well, they did just raid Huey. But even considering they seem more on edge than I expect. There's a great deal of tension throughout the whole alley. I would advise against approaching them. Alright, for now, let's leave them be. We will be back though. Imelda is operating some sort of terminal under the counter. Oh goodness, UA office raided? This is quite a serious offense. I haven't been this on edge of my seat in a good long while. That was information from Jonah, I presume? Oh, who can say? After living in Crossbell for as long as I have, you start to notice incidents like this happening from time to time. And how thrilling. Now how exactly will Chow respond to such an embarrassing sight? I'm still not certain if it's Cow Cow or Chow Chow. Well, I just have to listen the next time his name is being spoken by the character itself. Just keep forgetting to pay attention to that. Oh, isn't that a tad bit reckless to say, ma'am? Yeah, we rushed right down the street. Ain't that cause for even a speck of concern? Oh, I suppose so. I am concerned about real estate prices dropping because of this commotion. Oh, right. I forgot about how much of an insatiable land shark she is. Oh, why haven't we updated anything in the database yet? Are they dilly-dallying or are they truly that incompetent? Oh, for crying out loud, won't you start investigating already? She's running her mouth off like we aren't even standing in front of her. Yeah, I think it's time for us to leave. Alright. I'm not going back to Central Square. I wanna knock the administrative district up first. That leads into the harbor, which we want to do last. The officer is not in front of the building. Whoa, a gunfight? What the heck is going on out there? How did something so dangerous happen right in the middle of the city? I suspect Fran only recently been privy to the details of the incident. Yeah, I doubt any information is going to leak with how tight-lipped the First Division is. Oh, this has all gone too far. Oh, you're all here. The First Division is working their hardest to investigate a raid on Yui's office. They've all been out there the whole morning. Oh, I see. Wow, they're really on the ball. I don't think anyone's outdoing the First Division on this kind of investigation anytime soon. The First Division is doing everything they can to sort this mess out. They met early this morning for a meeting and they were straight out there to investigate without a second to waste. I hope the SSS can one day reach the First Division's level of diligence. Well, at least a part of it. Maybe not all of it. A raid? Are they insane? Well, at least we're lucky that no citizens were harmed. Now we just have to capture the dirtbag responsible for this, and as soon as possible. Nope, nobody in interrogation. I'm guessing a lot of the police are at the crime scene, just making sure that evidence isn't trampled on. Oh, the diet has been at it all morning, trying to decide on a budget. Too bad it's a diet in name only. It's nothing more than a futile shouting match between the Imperial and Republican factions. May McDowell's really got it rough. I'd avoid City Hall today if I were you. All you'll find are the Imperial and Republican factions hurling insults at each other. Speaker Hartman is supposed to be the mediator, yet he openly supports the Imperial faction. May McDowell really has it rough. That he does. Well, I'm not sure why, but the latest issue of the Crossbell Times has been postponed. There have been a few stores that carry the publication, but none of them have the latest one. What's up with the hold? I demand an explanation. In all honesty, so do I. Oh, we're having some lovely weather, aren't we? Weather like today is my saving grace, considering I can't stay open on a rainy day. I've got high hopes for record-breaking sales. Go for it. Oh, I got my hands on some pretty interesting documents today. This here is the memoir of a trader exposed from 80 years ago. This is definitely a valuable relic that helped contextualize Crossbell's past. Oh, definitely. Oh, thanks Lloyd. As you might imagine, we're far too understaffed to have handled this task on our own. I'll be sure to contact you if we need anything else. Definitely, go for it. Well, all on the other side. Oh boy, the weather is wonderful today. Sounds like the perfect time to let the books dry out a bit. I'm sure this almost looked like an absolute mess, but I promise, it's for the book's own good. They could use a little airing out, I'd say. Oh, the oars ran with all their might, but the piggy still got away. Whoa, these oars are so cool. Well, that they can be. They can also be a lot like Randy. Alright, I think I will leave it at this for today. Next time we're gonna go into City Hall, see if we can find something out about the diet, and then move on to our next couple of places, because we still have Central Square, we have the Eastern District, the Downtown District, and then we can go to the harbor. So we still have a bit left, but I think we can make it in the next one. Then we can start our investigation into Yui. Unless we pick up a hidden side quest, but you never know about that. So, until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we continue going around town, picking up little hints here and there about all the shit that's going on with Yui. So, see you then, bye bye.